Good morning. Did not know you guys are here. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, one and all. Welcome back to a casual survival right here on the New Galaxy Gamers channel. I hope you're doing well, having a safe, wonderful, and successful week this week. And we are in the beginning of spring, and I am excited. I can't wait. All the snow is almost done here where I live. Y'all in the southern hemisphere of Earth can take it and keep it. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all doing well. If you are new to the channel, welcome aboard. If you are a returning member, welcome back to you as well. It's great to have you all here. And as usual, all usual disclaimers are in the description of this wonderful video. Alright. So if you remember last time, we were working on our conveyor system going in here. We got all this done right here. Doesn't it look lovely? Looks all lovely, 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 lovely. Turn my light on, because I need to. Okay. Alright, so we got that. We need to work on this side, though. The tunneling on this side to get that all sorted. And, so our goal today, I think it's going to be more of trying to get these two conveyor tunnels hooked up in the conveyor system. And we'll go from there. Alright, I've got that like that, so now I should... Yeah. Alright, so we can do that. So that'll be our goal today. We got an unknown signal coming down. What do we got in our inventory? Okay, I got steel plate there that I did not know, that I forgot all about. We are going to need some interior plates, so I will grab that. Okie dokie day. As Jar Jar Binks would say. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I'm just messing around, guys. Anyway. Before I get myself into more trouble. Let's go ahead and put a conveyor in here. Or conveyor junction, rather. And we'll grab it from here. Okay. Put the interior plate in there. We gotta fill this in as we go here. Try to get this right. Okay. Put this in here like so. Okay, and we'll put, oh, I'll hold off on that. Let's get the conveyor junction in here first. Let's make sure we got it right. Okay, got the right one there. Put the steel plate in there, some interior plate. So all that we'll need is construction certain things. We'll not need everything. Okay. Want to make sure that we're not having any voxel bleeding through. Which reminds me, when I opened up Steam, Space Engineers on Steam to record today, I happened to notice that Keen Software House has announced what the next update for Space Engineers is going to be. The pirates have breached the airlock, is what they're calling it. Not really sure I know why they're calling it that, but that sounds cool nonetheless. So we know there is another update for Space Engineers coming up. It's good to know that they are still invested. It is good to know that they are still invested in their original Space Engineers. Even though they got Space Engineers 2, which right now I don't, if I'm being honest, I'm not really so sure that Space Engineers 2 is going to be all that successful right away, although one could probably argue, well, Space Engineers 1 was not all that successful at the beginning, which is true. Whether Merrick likes to admit that or not, that's, well, I don't know if he would ever be willing to admit that, but it ended up being successful. And sometimes, I think I've said this before, but sometimes it takes sometimes it takes a game a while to really become a success in its own right. And Space Engineers is one of those games I would say that, yes, it's taking its time to become successful. Yes, it's got its issues. But no, it's not, one of those games where it is not worth it. It is, for Space Engineers, it is absolutely worth it. Even when I have, and I'll tell you guys this right now, even when I have Space Engineers 2, and that's, fully going, with survival, the survival mode and all that, I'll still come back and play Space Engineers. Well, I'll start calling it Space Engineers 1, but I'll still come back and play it because I do like the game. I think it's great. I don't agree with Merrick on everything, on the way he's handled things in some cases, but I give him credit because he's done an outstanding job with this game. So, and that's, that's just my opinion, but not too many games that I'd prefer to play the original version of. But this is, I would say anyway, this is one of them. The only regret that I have, in my opinion, would be, I think that they, and I know why they did it. I get it, but I honestly think that I honestly think they missed an opportunity when it came to medieval engineers. I really do. But like I said, I'm not mad over it. You know, it is what it is, and you know, I can't know everything. Whoops. You know, like I said, I can't know everything. I don't work for Keen Software House, and probably never will. I'm out of interior plate. Not to say I wouldn't be flattered if they ever offered me a position, but I like working for myself, to be honest. I like to be able to do the development, software development at my own pace. Okay. Do I have enough? No, may as well go grab more. So yeah, we got a new, I know I'm rambling on, guys. We got a new update coming for Space Engineers. I'm excited for that. I'll have to keep an eye out for when that's coming out. I don't want it chewing up all my my money. That would not be good. But I look forward to it. Pirates invaded the have invaded the airlock. That's what it's called, or something like that. Not sure if I think that's creative or not, but it is what it is. What are you gonna do? Alright, so anyway, that rant over. So be on the lookout for that, folks. Because we know it's coming. Now, I know some of you have also... I've had some friends reach out and ask me what I think of the video that...
Energy low.
That another YouTuber did. Motor. Section. I'll steal two. Let's go recharge real quick. I need to re-watch that video and whatnot before I comment on it. So, I'm not going to comment on it right now. I will watch the video in full. And if I feel that I need to comment on it or make a video about it, I will. But, you know, the other part of that is I'm not aware of all of the issues internally going on there, and I don't want to say the wrong thing. Because that wouldn't be appropriate either, and yeah, I do believe in fairness, and I personally think in fairness you need to listen to all sides, because you know, there's always more than one side of a story, and for all we know, you know, we may not be getting the whole story there. I'm not saying that anybody's lying or anything like that. I'm just saying that we don't know the story in full. So I am not going to be speculating. But from a corporate position, I can tell you that things do happen that really shouldn't happen. And it is possible something happened that shouldn't have. Anyway, I will, for those of you wondering what my thoughts might be on that, I will let you know. Okay, so we're working on this. A lot of monotonous drilling here and there. And I know some smart aleck is going to be out there saying, well, why didn't you just go ahead and use your nanobot drill and fill system to drill that out? Which, to be honest and fair, I could have. But I felt like, with that, and it's not anybody's fault, by the way, I felt with it that we were progressing too fast. And you know, I didn't want to feel like we were rushing, if you know what I mean. That makes sense. I need more steel plate. Need more steel plate. So anyway, I just thought we were rushing it that, which is why we don't have the stone to metal ingot mod, and we don't in place, and we don't have the nanobot drill and fill system. We also don't have the build and repair mod enabled right now. Although that one I really think we could probably, I might enable at some point, so that one isn't really one that would cause us to advance too quick, in my view. Get these in here. Put the conveyor in. Okay. All right. Now let's put this haul in, this piece in. So some of you are probably wondering, well, what are you going to be doing after you finish recording today? Well, I'm going to be working. I got to make the money somehow, right? Alright, we'll get this done. Okay. And go over here real quick, recharge ourselves. So I had the strangest thing happen to me today. Well, last night, really. I, Okay, steel plate and motor is what we need here. Same thing here. So I had, like I said, I had a funny thing happen to me last night. I went to grab some grape jelly. I had bought some at the store, of course. And I put it in the cupboard knowing I was going to need it. And now I can't find it. Okay, small steel tube. So it just goes to show that, you know, when you think your memory is perfect, it probably isn't. Alright, small steel tube. Are we out? Nope. All right. Cool. Okay. There's one part. Alright, so now all I gotta do is alright, that just needs construction. Grab some construction component here. Okay, that just needs motor. Alright, now, I'm going to take out this passage here. Take out that passage there and put a door there. Okay. Now we'll put a door. It's a passage tunnel sliding door. Like I need steel plate. Hey guys, did you know I need steel plate for my door? I just played. I'm just playing. Alright, we'll put this door here, throw the steel plate in there. Come back over here. Like so. Grab the door again. Do a flipperoonie. Like that. And let me see. Okay. So we need to put it... Well, ideally, that really should come out like that. What the heck was I thinking? Alright, let me find that other block, my friends. Ah, okay. I get it. Supposed to go in one extra block. Door. Okay, so there's that one. Like that. There you go. Alright. Now, passageway. Passageway is going to require interior plate. Let's put this down. Alright, passage. Alright. Alright, there we go. Okay. Let's go put the construction component in, shall we? Really getting sick and tired of my mouse just deciding to move around when it wants. Okay. So now you're going to need small steel tube and more interior plate. Okay, let's go and grab and get the rest of this done. Okay. Alright, so now I need a small steel tube for the passages. The doors actually need it too. Alright, let me do the doors first. One, two, three, four. We'll get the sliding doors in place and all done. This one's already done, so I don't have to worry about it.
Energy low.
Okay, that door's done. Alright, cool. The doors are all welded up. Now we'll do that. Recharge ourselves real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright, now we gotta link the two together. Da da dee 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 da. Alright, let's do this. Get that out of there. Okay. So now we need conveyor. Do that. Okay, do that. If I do not fall off the edge. Not that it would matter, but we'll do this. Always better to proceed with caution. Hi, Mr. Unknown Signal, I hear you. Okay. Alright, the two conveyors are now linked. Alright. Now we just need interior plate, construction component, small steel tube, and motor. One. Two. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So I can only get 8 in there at a time. That's okay. I'm not worried. One. Okay. Get this last conveyor tube welded up and we'll have those linked. Okay. So whatever we do now with the... okay, there we go. So whatever we do now with the conveyor system going forward inside, we do not have to worry because we've got it all linked up. We got the weapons on both sides all linked in. Like a good cup of coffee. Alright, so we got that part done. We actually accomplished something in our goal. I'd say that's pretty good. Alright. Actually, let me recharge real quick. Oh, you know what? I probably should put a... 1, 2. Alright, let's go put one of these up so that we can see. Okay. There we go. Alright. Okay. So, the next thing we will be doing and because a lot of it does actually require us to do a lot of drilling, I will do the drilling probably off camera, so that way you guys don't have to worry about it so much. Because I know the drilling can be very monotonous, and I don't want to have you guys sitting through me doing all the drilling. Wouldn't really make much sense, I don't think. So what I will do is I will do a lot of that off camera. And if I can, and you guys can let me know what you think too, if I should bring the stone to metal ingot mod in. I mean, if you guys think I should, then I'll think about that one. I'm not really sure I want to bring the drill and fill system in, just because I think that one would cause us to progress too quickly, and I want this to really be more of a casual, laid-back series while we survive and all of that. So, but you guys can let me know what you think. If you think I should go ahead and just, you know, bring the drill and fill, not the drill and fill, but the stone to metal ingot mod in. The stone to metal ingot mod will take the stone and it'll create ingots for us. All of the ingots, including uranium and platinum. So, you guys can let me know what you think about that. I will not be upset either way. Alright. So, let me think. So that'll be my task off camera, is to do some more drilling. Now that we have this. And you know, I'll have to decide how I want to do this now. Let's see, do I have... Let's see if we got the right grate to put in here. Stuck. Is that the one I want? No, that's not the one. Here it is, right here. I knew I had the. I knew I had one. I just needed. For some reason I was blanking out. All right, so let me put these in. Then I can... Oh, you know, I should probably put armored. Is there a heavy armor plate? Let's see if this magnetic plate, steel, catwalk. Okay. I thought I had a heavy armor plate in here, but I guess not. Alright, let's go ahead and get that in there, and then we'll call it an episode. Actually, let me go ahead and we'll do that. I really should do that to those out there too. Okay. Construction and small steel tube is what it needs. Can I put these out here? No, I can't. Alright, that's why I didn't do it. That's why I didn't do it. There. Okay. Now that doesn't look so out of place. Well, alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's already that time. Hard to believe. But, that being said, I do hope you enjoyed today's episode. In this episode, we've got our weapon system linked together, our outside weapon system linked together, so that now when whatever we do inside, as we extend our conveyor network indoors, inside the base, The weapon system will be connected. The defense system outside will be connected, so we won't have to worry about it. That being said, I hope you did enjoy today's episode. If you did, please be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button. Be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button. Smash that bell notification icon to let yourself know when the next video comes out. And be sure to share the link to the channel with your family, your friends, your colleagues, your co-workers, your pet kitty cat, pet puppy dog, pet parakeet, pet bunny rabbit, pet boa constrictor. Although if you're going to have a snake, I don't know why you would. I prefer a guinea pig or a kitty cat or a puppy dog any day. That being said, by sharing the link to the channel with others, it does help our wonderful community grow, and it helps the channel grow. And I will see you all in the next episode of A Casual Survival, right here on the New Galaxy Gamers channel. Happy gaming!